That's awesome. Thank you. That's beautiful.
Thanks.
For what's there on the piano, what's there on the sheet, for which you were playing all those voicings, that's off the chain. That's what I'm talking about.
Here.
Right. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
That's the stuff that
Did he teach you any of the
no. Oh my goodness.
Well, you'll probably find it in Levine's book.
Right. When you just put the jazz on the melodic minor, you just threw me off. I ain't never heard of it.
But I can't play a minor 7 chord against it.
'Cause it's you can't.
No, you can't because
it's dissonant, isn't it? The 4.
Because the 7 is raised on the way up and down.
Okay.
So in order to use some kind of a minor scale, I use a Dorian mode, flat to 3, flat to 7. If I'm playing a minor 7 chord.
Right.
But I like the sound of the minor 6 chord because it gives me a chance to play that melodic minor, jazz melodic minor. See, I don't have the 7 here,
Right.
so I'm not in the way.
So was that what Herbie and all them cats were doing, opening up their Dorian modes? They play minor 6s to open it up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I try to play So What in that 7, just keeps me stuck.
Well, the So What uses Dorian modes.
Right.
The D Dorian and the E flat Dorian. Switch from a minor 7 to a minor 6. Then I can go from a Dorian mode to a jazz melodic minor.
So it has that dominant 7th in it, or that raised 7th.
Raised 7th.
Right, right.
Major 7th.
Right. See? Oh, I never do that.
So it's basically like a major scale with a flat 3 in it.
Right, right, right.
That's a simple explanation of the...
Isn't that a harmonic minor?
Yes. But if you use it the same way backwards, then it's known as a jazz melodic minor.
Right. Wow.
Because normally, in a classical regime,
The raised 7 and the raised 6.
they raise the 6 and the 7, but they lower it on the way back.
Right.
Which is the Aeolian mode,
Right.
or the relative minor.
Man, where'd you go to school?
Huh?
Where'd you go to school?
Juilliard?
Say that then!
North Texas State?
You got one of the greatest from Juilliard in Seattle.
Sharp 11, 13.